He ruled Ayodhya wisely and well. All that time, Bharata behaves as Rama's representative. Thinking that Chitrakoot is very close to Ayodhya, Rama travels further to Tenkali. After staying at Atriya's ashram for a night, the sage's wife Anasuya welcomes Sita and greets her. The next morning, they travel further south. The story of the Ayodhya chapter ends. This chapter is the longest in the Ramayana. The humanity there is immense. It is an excellent testimony about a royal family in today's usage. The events of the Aranyakanda are related to the interview of the sages, the destruction of the demons, and the series of events and adventures that took place along the way. Rama and Sita forget that they do not have the comforts of their palace here. They do not feel any loss or hardship. They spend their time happily amidst the beauty of nature. Life is happy for Sita there. As long as she is with her husband, she does not worry about what else is there. On the way, the peace-disturbing Virada and others are destroyed. Rama wants to stay at the ashram of Sharabanga. He directs them to go to the ashram of Sutikshara nearby. For the next 10 to 12 years, they stay, sleep and are said to be in that vicinity. They travel further down from the ashram of Sutikshara. The poet particularly describes his visit to Agasya's hermitage during this journey. Agasya gives him a sword as prasad. He tells him to go to Janasthana on the banks of the Godavari and settle there, and that it is suitable for living in every way. They go there and are happy for a while. This time is more or less the last years of exile. The events that have happened in the eyes of Sarpanaki are intense. Seeing Rama, she falls in love. She asks him to accept her as his wife instead of Sita. For a moment's fun, the brothers send her to him and he to her to have sex. When she threatens to bring danger to Sita, they disfigure her and send her away. Sarpanaki is Ravana's sister. Kara was Ravana's official in this border region for a while. Kara was angry with Sarpanaki's reports. He takes his army of 14,000 demons and mounts Rama. Standing alone, Rama destroys the entire army. Shurpanaka is not a silent woman. She goes to Ravana and tells him everything that has happened and hastens to object. She demands that Rama be punished, not only for the injustice done to her, but also for destroying Karan and his army. Her description of Sita as extremely beautiful, more suitable for Ravana than Rama, becomes a further incentive for Ravana. Ravana devises a plan to bring Sita back while the brothers are apart. His brother-in-law, Marika, lives nearby. Ravana went to him and forced him to try the trick. Like a beautiful, golden-skinned, spotted deer, Marika should wander near the pavilion, making Sita want it. Rama and Lakshmana chased it and told him that when he had gone a certain distance, he would enter the pavilion and take Sita away. Marika repeatedly said that this was not necessary. No matter how much he said that this would endanger Ravana's own life and that it would lead to the destruction of his dynasty and kingdom, it was of no use. When he was threatened with killing himself, he had to agree. Everything happens as the demon thinks. Seeing such a beautiful deer, Sita becomes desirous of it. She said, "Buy it alive and bring it even if it is dead." Lakshmana had doubts. He suspected that this must be a ruse by Marika. This did not please the brothers and sisters. For a moment, Rama was also attracted to it. Knowing that Rama's mind was set on this, Marika followed him far away and chased him deep into the forest. When he realized that it was impossible to go any further and catch the deer, Rama used an arrow. The deer fell dead. As it fell, the deer became a demon. One more thing happened. Marika imitated Rama's voice and called Lakshmana to come and help Rama. Lakshmana knew for sure that it was not Rama's voice, that no one on earth or in heaven was equal to Rama in archery and that no one could stand up to him. But Sita's worries and sorrow weighed heavily. She was hopeless. "We must go to our brother's aid immediately." Lakshmana said, "This is a matter of life and death. The curses are a torrent, the words used are cruel." Lakshmana, subjected to such accusations, cannot remain in the hermitage. With a heart heavy with grief, he prays that the gods of the forest protect her and that those powers preserve such a precious life. As soon as he leaves Sita, Ravana, disguised as a Parivrajaka, comes to the Parnasala. You will be a more worthy wife for me than Rama, a man of Kevan. He tells her to abandon all thoughts of a husband. Sita angrily scolds Ravana, saying that it is a cowardly act to come to her place like a thief, taking advantage of the time when she has no husband or children. Then Ravana, assuming his 10-headed form, frightens her and takes her to his chariot. She cries out as the chariot is driven away. Her pitiful cries, which were heard by everyone around her, were heard. She wanted to save herself, to inform Rama and Lakshmana about this, and to inform them that the demon was forcibly carrying her away against her will. Hearing these cries, the old king of the forest named Jatayu, who was a friend of Dashratha, stopped Ravana and called him to battle, but Ravana was injured. Ravana, enraged, finally cut off Jatayu's wings, and he lost his strength and fell down. He held Sita tightly and took her, who was weak, to Lanka. The one who took Sita to Lanka brought her to a beautiful and luxurious palace that he had built for his own pleasures. He told her that if she agreed to become his wife, she would be the queen of all his possessions and that all his wealth and comforts would be hers. Sita wept more loudly than before. She denounced his wickedness more fiercely. Sita said that she would not be Rama's wife for as long as she lived. Ravana, enraged, ordered her to be imprisoned and, if necessary, beaten to make her surrender to him. He took her to his pleasure palace called Ashokavana. There, ugly and hideous, Sita's grief and the curses she was casting resounded in all directions. Unbeknownst to Ravana, Sita threw some of her jewels before the eyes of a group of monkeys sitting on the Rishamukha hill.